Today I'm going to talk about the Half and a Half, not season 4, episode 10. I'm not going step by step. I'm going to just talk about it and just hope I don't forget nothing that happened because it was a really good episode and I was here for it. So, yeah, it started off with Candice walking in on a cop and Jeffrey. And Jeffrey telling him that he's gay and all this kind of stuff. Y'all know I still feel the same way I felt last week. Like, Jeffrey, how you gonna talk about somebody when you were scared to come out your damn self? Like, but Jeffrey is right. He is crazy as hell. So he was asking about Quita, and because he was like, it's been a break-in, and she was like, huh? And she looking at Jeffrey like, you broke in, and that's when he was like, Quita or whatever, and Jeffrey was like kind of giving her hints like Quita said that she was supposed to meet you here and you were supposed to give her a key, and Candace kind of played along with it or whatever. So and I was like, oh, good, at least she can catch on because Jeffrey dumbass probably wouldn't have caught on if it was the other way around. I'm just saying. So anyway, so the cop leaves, like, I just want to verify that or whatever, and he leaves. So then Jeffrey is there looking for his keys, and I want to punch him so bad. I always want to punch Jeffrey, like, for real. But he looking for his keys, and as he looking for his keys, she was like, I don't know where they at, look for them, whatever. And he was like, I got a tracker, but I ain't got my phone, because y'all know she threw his phone in the water. So he was like, can I use your phone or whatever? And she gave him the phone, and as he's looking for his phone, Erica comes by or whatever. And that's when he starts saying that he found his phone. I mean, his keys was in her backyard. And she was like, no, they ain't, because he was trying to figure out what did they do with Quincy body. And she was like, it's gone. And he was like, where's that? She was like, don't worry about it, it's gone. Like, I'm like, if you don't want to be involved, why are you asking questions, my dude? Like, for real. Because at the beginning, they was arguing about he knew about Wyatt, and he was like, yeah, I did. And she was saying she was mad about Benny and all this kind of stuff, yada, yada, yada. So, I'm just remembering stuff as I'm going. I'm telling y'all. Sorry about the lying. But anyway, so... yeah, so Erica's there, and he was like, my keys is in the backyard. And she was like, no, they not. Be quiet. Like, no, they not. He was like, yes, they are. Yes, they are. He goes outside. She like, no, they not. He like, I can use this. And he was about to start digging, and she like, stop. And he like, still not getting on. And I'm sitting there like, my dude, the body was there the last time you seen it. And then all of a sudden, it's gone. And you see just a dirt spot. Why are you not putting two together? You, See, that's when you know kids ain't raised in the hood. I'm just saying, because I was sitting there like, you such a damn idiot, Jeffrey. Anyway, so Candace had to get rid of Erica or whatever, because Erica's like, why is it would his keys be in the backyard? But I'm like, this ain't your business. And so, but meanwhile, Erica was asking Candace about, did she talk to Benny about mortgaging the house and all that kind of stuff. I don't trust that bitch, but we'll get back to her. So she ended up getting Erica to leave. So then, I'm sorry, I keep saying So then Candace and Jeffrey end up talking, and she telling him like he's down there buried, you know what I'm saying? And he getting all hysterical, and she like, you got something to do with this too. Stop acting like you ain't got nothing to do with this. Like, you in this too. She trying to help your ass out because you started the stabbing. I'm just saying, she was helping you, like, because you started that stabbing. I know you was helping save her from getting her ass whooped, but I'm just saying. And she saved you because, my dude, like, you would have buckled down real quick and everybody would have been fucking in jail. So she calls Benny, and that's when Benny told her that he buried the keys with Quincy, because he didn't know who the fuck keys they was. So he buried it with the package. Hell. So she was telling him how she needed to talk to him, yada, yada, yada. So let me see what else I'm missing. Oh, they was talking about the cop, and he was like, "How can you bury him here?" And that cop knows something, and she was like, "Well, I couldn't move him because the bitch, his mama, got the cameras on my front door, so I couldn't move him." And he was like, "Well, he knows something," and he was telling him all about how Quita told him something and all this kind of stuff, and she's looking like he was saying how the cop is crazy and how the cop is gay and all this kind of stuff. And she was like, we can use that to our advantage. And he was like, no, we can't. I'm scared of him. We can't do it. And I'm sitting there like, buck up. Buck the fuck up. Because you going to have everybody under the damn jail cell. So, he just irritates me. I guess that's the hood girl in me. I be irritated with Jeffrey. But she telling him like, yes, y'all can use that to your advantage. And I'm like, yeah, because he don't want it to get out and stuff like that. Boy, you better go bang that fool out. So anyway, let's see what else I want to talk about with Candice. Candice, let's talk. Okay, no. Well, yeah, no, we can't talk about that first. But we can talk about Candice going to see her brother. And when she walks in, you know, he in there talking to Mitch, is that his name? Benny talking to Mitch about David Harrington. He showed him the newspaper about Benny and Veronica banging it out or whatever, and was like, tell this man whatever he needs to know so that he can get our phones back on and we can get to work. And I'm sitting there like, were you on salary or you a partner? Because wouldn't you still get paid any fucking way? Like, why? He gets on my fucking nerves. He just be demanding too much to be an employee. So Benny was like, yeah, I was banging her out, but that's for him and his wife to talk about like shit. But while they talking, Candice walk in. It seemed like all of a sudden Mitch just like whole demeanor changed. I guess because he knows she the boss. But I'm like, why the fuck you wouldn't treat Benny as your boss? I don't understand. But he ended up leaving so they can talk. And while she was talking, he was saying something about Ward. He wanted Ward to work with him, wanted to work with Ward. And she was saying no. And as she's saying no, Ward comes out the back or whatever. And he hears her. He like, give me a hug. He hugs her like, bitch, don't play with me. And so he ended up leaving. And she's still telling him, don't fuck with Ward. All this kind of stuff. So then she asked him to mortgage his house and the business and her house. So he just went ballistic. He went off like, you in trouble? Who is it? I would kill him. So that made her shut the fuck up and lie and say it was a business investment or whatever that. But forget about it. But he went totally left on her about that whole situation. Like, bitch, you crazy? Don't be asking me for money. Your ass is always in damn trouble. All this kind of stuff. So I was like, wow. So, then she asked him to meet up with a lawyer to sue the choirs. And he didn't want to do it, but she persuaded him to go talk to a lawyer anyway. And he was like, cool. So they end up going to talk to the lawyer or whatever, and the man was telling them how they got a case, and if they can get the other family involved on board, it would even be better. So then the lawyer liked how Candice was, kind of persuading Benny and stuff like that, and he was like, you could be a lawyer. She was like, I'm in law school. He said, okay, well, when you graduate, you come holler at me. And if you can get this case, you really come holler at me. I said, oh, that kind of be real good. Look, you work for a black firm. I ain't mad at that. Especially when she wants to be a lawyer. So I'm with that one. Benny still don't want to do it, but I think he's going to get on board with this whole situation. So then Candice meets up with Erica. I don't like this bitch. I don't trust her. Ever since she found, I know they supposed to be scared of war and all this kind of stuff, but it's something about her that's very, very fishy. She wants Candice to fake some papers, some deeds or whatever, and go mortgage the house and stuff like that behind Benny back. And Candice is over there saying, no, she don't want to do that because she loved her brother. That's her brother. Like, that's the only person that's in her corner right for her. And I'm going to be so, and I know this is probably how it's going to go, but I'm just going to be so mad that Candice will do him like this once again when he was your ride or die. But don't trust that bitch. Do not trust that bitch, Erica, as far as, I don't see her having Candice's best interest. Bitch, if you really my motherfucking homegirl, you'll be trying to figure out how can we off this nigga. Like, for real. I don't want nobody to be coming and be talking about how can we give him his money, bitch. No, is he crazy? How can we off him because he gonna figure out how can he get more? No. But anyway, don't trust her, Candice. Who else I want to talk about? Oh, and Candice ended up calling the grandfather to have a meeting. He asked, did Hannah know about it? And I'm like, why? She didn't get hit. She ain't get no money. Why? But she was like, no, we don't know. We haven't told her yet because she works for them, yada, yada, yada. But can you meet us at our house so we can talk to the lawyers or whatever? He said, okay. So, Wyatt getting high as hell. He put his homeboy out because his homeboy told him he was doing too much drugs. He doing lines. He shooting up. He doing all kind of stuff. He having a party at his room, all that. So in the meantime, the banker goes to Katherine and tell her everything about how Wyatt got the money, the trust fund, because of the DA. She pissed off. She's pissed off that Jim had that 7.5 transferred out, and then find out that it was to Candice. So she really, really pissed off now. So then it was something else. He was saying that the people are going to start suing them and stuff like that. So she was asking him to move some money and all that. That bitch is paid. I don't know how much money she got, but I was like, bitch, like, you really, really paid, because he got, what, 12 million, then Jim did 7.5, like, damn. I'm just saying, like, I need that kind of money, shit. Damn. But anyway, yeah, she paid, but she pissed off. She pissed off, and she needs to figure out where her son is at the moment, because she knows that he's going to kill himself without this money and nobody over him and stuff like that. She knows her son. He knows her son. All that. So this is going to be bad for Wyatt. But hell, remember Hannah told him he reap what he sow. It's going to come back bad on his ass. But he's over there getting high. He ended up, I don't know if he fell asleep, dozed off, zoned out. But he fucked up. Katherine goes and see Jim and tell Jim about the whole money situation. Jim pissed off and he told Katherine to lay hell on the DA lady. I said, And he said, show her you Katherine, whatever her maiden name is and her last name, inquire. And she was like, I am. I said, ooh, I think the DA might want to be scared of this white lady. Y'all know white people, they use their money and their influences and all that kind of stuff. So, and you just a DA working for the city, so you might want to be a little scared, black lady, if you ain't got no pull, because didn't you get like a sponsor from her daddy or some shit? So I'm just saying, you better be a little scared of that broad. Katherine talking to Hannah. Hannah going around stealing all that damn money around the damn house. She came up with $900 and some dollars. I said, bitch, you wouldn't have told her? I would have just laughed. You already took their money. I'm just saying, what you had to go tell her for? But she wouldn't have told her that. She was like, man, what do you want? I give you all my money, my jewelry. Just don't leave me. Katherine's whole thing is just don't leave me, because her world is coming apart. But hell, you reap what you sow. All this, you turns around on your ass. So Hannah's not trying to hear Katherine, but Katherine is breaking down about how Wyatt got that money and how Candice got that money. And Hannah had been her only friend. And I was looking like Hannah, like, bitch, if I was your only friend. But I get where Hannah coming from, and I get where Katherine coming from, because it's her child. Wyatt is her fucking child. So I get where she coming from. Like, I had to protect my child at all costs. Me being a black mama and want my child to be right, I don't know if I can protect him like that. So I'm like, that bitch, you a strong woman. Bitch, because now look, you're about to go to face some charges with the same shit. And I'm like, But anyway, yeah, Hannah wasn't feeling what she was saying. Hannah ain't thinking about her. But I was like, Hannah, what a woman of God at? I'm just saying. I know you mad and you a mama, but we a woman of God when this lady is pouring out her heart about how she can't lose another child. And Hannah was just looking like, okay, bitch, I still gotta go. I was like, ooh, Christians. Y'all picking and choosing, I'm just saying. Because I feel like her as a Christian woman, she still should have still like gave her some kind of sympathy of what she's going through, but still be mad at the same time. Bitch, okay, you get that you being mad, but your woman of God supposed to have been like, hey, I'm sorry what you going through. No, that bitch was just like, okay, bitch, now what? I was just like, wow. But anyway, moving on from them, she was like, I gotta go see my grandson. So she get to the hospital and the doctor's like, he doing good, but you can't see him. You need to talk to social worker. Social worker walk up like, you can't see him. She was like, but I thought I had till Monday at 3 o'clock. She was like, well, we decided to go with your daughter. Your daughter coming to get him. She was like, huh? Like, you tripping. She was like, wait a minute, what happened to your face? Candice got to your ass, huh? And she wouldn't answer her, but we all know Candice did. And she was like, well, can I see him? And the lady was like, no. I was like, kind of reaping what you sow too, because you didn't want Candice to see that little boy. I'm just saying. So you getting what you deserve too. I don't feel bad for Hannah when it comes to that, because the way she played that shit out. What else happened? I gotta pull my notes out and shit because I don't want to miss anything. Candice and Jeffrey. Oh, Quita and Veronica. Y'all know Quita ended up getting out before the cop before the cop got back. Veronica ass got her out. So she ended up telling Veronica, hey, they at your house waiting on you. And I think she told her that David put a hit out on her. I was like, well, god damn, that's messed up. Cause she got the damn information all wrong. But yeah, she was like, yeah, it is a hit out on you. She was like, but my husband don't know where I live at. She was like, look, I'm just telling you, if your ass go home, the first person to come through that door, they're gonna get shot. So she was like, okay. So she was like, you need to help me with finding my brother. You need to help me. And she was like, who's your brother? She was like, Quincy. She was like, I don't know no Quincy. She was like, don't play with me, Quincy Maxwell. So she was like, telling her all the business, how they found the little spot, how he was there, and her son was driving the car, and her son and Candice had something to do with it, and she know they had something to do with it. And I'm just like, girl, you just spilling all the damn beans to somebody you don't even know, and spilling it to the goddamn suspect mama. You don't know if he cool with his mama or is he not. Like, come on, you were stupid for that. But anyway, I mean, because I don't see Veronica helping him out. I really, really don't. But still, she didn't know that. So I was kind of irritated. What else? I got all of that out. Why you getting high? Oh, David and the DA lady. David, you trying to get some domestic violence charges, some assault charges on you? I don't know. But he goes and runs up in the DA office talking about, where's my wife? She was like, your wife gone. Shit, I don't be keeping track of that hoe. Bitch, you fucking Maggie. I'm mad about that. That's basically how she was putting it to him. And he was like, where's my wife? And he was like, she didn't leave no address. And he was like, no. I mean, she said no, like, no. He was yoking her up and stuff. I'm like, what's up with these men? Putting their hands on... Nigga, I would have cracked you with something on my desk. You ain't gonna just put your hands on me and think that's okay. Nigga, we in the police damn department. So I guess she noticed that he was all nervous or whatever. And he was like, can I talk to Jim? Can I talk to Jim? And she called to make it where he could talk to Jim and all that kind of stuff. So where it get good is, though, y'all, at the end, when Veronica pulls up at her house and she got surveillance on her house and cameras in her house, she pulled that shit up and noticed that the guys were in the house. So she calls Maggie like, thank you. You showed me something that you did something I couldn't do, and in my marriage or some shit she was saying. And then she invited Maggie over there to talk. And y'all remember, Quita told her the first person in that door is going to get shot. So that bitch set up Maggie to come over there to get shot. And I'm like, she thinking because she think her husband put out a hit on her. So she like, fuck it. He gonna put a hit on me, I'm gonna kill this bitch. And I said, bitch, you is gonna be so fucking molded, because I see next week where he gonna get the call with the address. So I think he gonna go over there, and when she walk in, I think she gonna see David on the floor. I might be wrong, but I don't think it's gonna go the way she think it's gonna go. I'm just saying. Y'all tell me what y'all think. That was my review for the Half and a Half Not season 4, episode 9. Let's go in here and get in the shower and go to bed. I hope y'all have a good day. I hope you guys are supporting somebody. Today is Support Tuesday. I know I ain't did no videos, but just support somebody. Share somebody video. Like somebody video. Thumbs up somebody video. No negativity. Just support somebody. I am supporting you guys. Go to the Blackout in Atlanta, Georgia on July the 15th through the 17th, and also go to Justin J's main event. It's in June. I'm not sure the exact date, but make sure you support both events if you choose to. That's my support. Make sure you get your It's All About Support shirts. Hit me up in my DMs. My emails at thaghettoview@gmail.com. But everything I do social media is at thaghettoview at Gmail, or the Ghetto View, or Miss Nika at the Ghetto View on Facebook. You can like my Facebook page at the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. But like I said, if you want to, It's All About Support shirt, hit me up and we can talk about it and all that good stuff. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.